Something about today just doesn't feel right. But I just can't tell what it is. Wait. What day is it today? Monday. I fucking hate Mondays!
I hate Monday, 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 I hate.
Good Monday morning, everybody. It's Javier Fresco in the building. Fredo, I'll be live.
What's up?
Bring the code. We got Miss Lee in the building and G5 the Fly Guy.
What's happening?
This is iHateMonday, a podcast for niggas who send a Happy Father's Day text to all the niggas that they co-parenting with.
Happy Father's Day, nigga.
Happy Father's Day.
If you like our discussion topics, please do us a favor. Go ahead and click subscribe. Also hit the bell so you can become a member of the Notifications Club.
Somewhere down there.
Somewhere down there. So it is Father's Day.
It's an extension of Father's Day.
Yeah, because Father's Day was yesterday.
Yeah.
We doing a Father's Day theme type episode.
Yes.
So we could say Happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
Just want to say Happy Father's Day.
Happy
To
Father's
my
Day,
daddy.
Dad.
So
Happy
Love you,
belated
man.
Father's Day to my father and my grandfather.
everybody who's a daddy out there.
I feel like there's a
Father's
whole
Day.
bunch of people that I forgot to text about Father's Day.
Man, I got a Happy Father's Day text and a call from my brother. I ain't talked to him in 31 years, and I'm 30.
Well then.
That mean I ain't never talked to him.
Just today. Yesterday. Damn.
Must have been waterworks there, man.
All right.
Did you cry a little bit?
Did you cry?
Just
Just a little bit.
hell
Saying-
nah.
Yeah, a little bit, but
I'm happy to hear from
when
him.
he heard his voice, Niagara Falls. You know?
I'm happy to hear from him, but I ain't cry on that
You
shit
saw
like
crying with
that.
the dude on the intervention commercial. Intervention. This shit auto-tune. I still love you. So since we talking about
ugly
Father's
guy.
Day, man, let's talk about some of the greatest TV dads. I'm gonna start off with Bill Cosby. I think Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was a great TV dad. He might not have been a great person in real life, but he was a great TV dad.
Yeah,
Right.
great
Before you knew all the stuff,
Yeah,
he was great.
beforehand.
Yeah, I think he still is.
Taught you some good life lessons.
Can
I
we-
saw
can
an
we make
episode
some
about his
honorable
barbecue
mentions?
sauce. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? What?
Yeah. He was, his barbecue sauce. So his barbecue sauce had some type of little potion in it. You know what I'm saying? That's how he got down.
Oh yeah? Is that
Like,
what he
you
called
ever
it?
seen-
I thought he was just like putting stuff in girls' drinks.
Well, it started out with his barbecue sauce.
Oh, barbecue sauce.
And then he started.
He upgraded to the drink?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how
No.
it works.
I ain't
Worse
heard
and
about
worse.
that. I don't
Just
know
saying.
about that.
I ain't trying to make no new allegations.
Right,
Yeah,
allegedly.
He's already gonna be shown what a putty pop is in prison. So I don't know.
Hey, look at it like this. Ain't nobody else, you ain't never heard nobody say that sauce was good. You never heard nobody say the drinks was good.
Right.
That's right.
So,
They can't remember it.
I don't remember.
Right.
It goes down easy.
And that's
Yeah, what
messed
she
up.
said.
But I mean, if that's the case, it's the truth.
Who you got?
All right, so TV Dad, Family Matters, Carl Winslow,
big call.
and honorable mention because I watched these shows when I was young too. Al Bundy,
Oh yeah, Al Bundy.
Very Very
Al
Children,
Bundy lit.
and I know there's a lot of controversy with this show recently, but I always loved the character in Roseanne, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was awesome. He was
John
funny.
Yeah.
The fact that he never won an award for that show, he was funny in a lot of seasons.
Yeah.
He held that show together.
I probably watched like 5 episodes of Roseanne my whole life.
I ain't watched that many.
The Halloween episodes, if you're gonna watch any of them, they're pretty funny. So.
Which
I remember like the
Halloween,
intro more than
yeah,
anything.
but it was a different time though. Like back in the '90s when they had like Halloween, everybody had an Halloween episode from Family Matters, to Roseanne to Married
those.
with Children.
Yeah.
It was just a thing,
You got TV Dad.
I got James Evans.
I knew somebody.
I got James
That's Zay. That's Zay.
Oh my God! Wait! Audience members, we do have a special guest, Mr. James Evans himself.
James Evans.
On the same show. On the same show.
James Evans was
James
a
Evans looking.
he was a really good dad.
was, yeah.
Like
No,
he
that's a good
really Tried his best to hold every job position he could. But the thing that I have a little bit of a problem with is, do y'all feel like Florida, his wife, was a hindrance to him coming out the ghetto?
I think the fact that they was in, what year was that?
The
69.
70s.
Yeah, it was 69 or 70, whatever was a hindrance for him and his family trying to make a move.
Well, every time they had a moment, every time James had a moment to go and work somewhere or protect his family, it was an episode where he wanted to get a gun and protect his family for whatever reason. She was like, no, James, we're not going to get a gun because, you know, blah, 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 and all this stuff. And every time they had an option for money, she turned it down. She was more like the Christ, the Christian, wife in the household. She believed.
White too. I remember
Yep,
the episode.
white Jesus.
He's been white all my life.
Didn't Janet Jackson come out on that show too?
Yeah, Janet Jackson was.
She was abused on that show.
Pennywise.
That's right.
Yep.
Pennywise.
Yeah, Pennywise.
I'm gonna go with Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince.
Uncle Phil.
He had
Phil.
a lot of really good life lessons as well.
Yeah.
I think he was really good father figure for the Fresh Prince anyway. For Will Smith, because he
I don't feel like
didn't
he was
have
a
a
good
father.
father to
Yeah.
Carlton though. Like,
Yeah, I kind of feel
Carlton was
that
just
way.
a little lost.
It's
He's
basically
steered.
because of the character of the show.
Right.
Will like the star of the show.
Yeah.
So of
So
course.
he had to be the snarky
Hey,
little
look at the
cousin.
basketball episodes where
Right.
it's like you pass to Will, like everything was all about Will, and Carlton was like left out on the side,
Right.
So
you still a good dad.
Yeah, he was
I
still a
think
good
no, I
so.
know,
dad.
I just messed with
Yeah.
you. But that's the point though.
They live in
One
a
thing I
village.
will say about him and Carl Winslow,
They
them
looked alike.
motherfuckers will blow up on your ass.
Right? Do
Man,
something wrong.
they get mad. Ah, shit. One of the most famous lines I remember from Family Matter from Carl is when he was going, I guess, like the anger management.
Yeah.
And he had a little 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
What the heck is bothering me?
I heard that.
That shit that was funny.
Yeah,
So
little tick and everything.
Brittany Cole spoke about Florida Evans and her relationship with James.
Damn, what about my people, bro?
Right,
You
you
just gonna,
didn't get
hell
him.
no, you just gonna skip me on, bro.
He said, what you call him?
No, he
No,
jumped in
I'm
on
telling
me,
you,
but
one of
he
my
didn't
favorite
get it.
TV dad
Who it was?
was Stick Stigley. Nah, for real.
Somebody from Nickelodeon.
Nah, I'm talking about your dad.
Oh,
So y'all know G5 dabs and slow go. So
so good.
yeah.
Get out of my dad's like for real.
Get off the bed.
Alright,
Just
Come on,
let
for
it
real,
shine
man.
through.
My favorite TV dad was well, actually it was two. I'm gonna go with Pops from the Wayans Brothers,
Yeah.
Yep.
and
Can't
then
forget
I'm
about
gonna go with he really wasn't his dad, but he was a father figure. Uncle Junior from the Jamie Foxx show.
Oh yeah.
Like they were pretty dope. You know what I'm saying?
That's some funny dudes.
Yeah, Pops. Pops was funny to the motherfucker, man.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I can tell that she was influenced.
Why you say that? You trying to say I be tagging?
You a clown!
Oh,
Nah, you say you look like Uncle June.
It's the bandana.
It's a bad
Do-rag.
day.
why you
Take off the
checking,
do-rag.
I'm sorry.
Uncle June. So
Hell nah.
Father's Day, yesterday. You just talked about Florida Evans and James Evans' relationship. What do you think is like one of the biggest fears for people in relationships? Like, what's your biggest fear in relationship?
Well, my biggest fear at this point is,
You come out the closet.
yeah. In this day and age, you just don't know. You just don't know.
Pray about it.
You gotta pray. You gotta be on your toes.
Watch.
This is like a
and pray.
group. Or,
Watch and
Watch and
pray. Yeah, something.
I think honestly, like it's more of a communication and trust. You know, when that's lost, I mean that's
got
that's nothing. You got nothing.
Yeah.
So I think that's my biggest
what
fear
can
is.
cause you to lose that trust?
Just-
communication? Like,
Well, I think it goes hand in hand. Once you stop communicating with each other, you stop
trust
trusting each
goes,
other.
yep.
Yeah, you can't have one and not the other.
I agree.
Telling me you
It's-
sleep and I see you active on Facebook and Instagram.
Exactly, like kind of just
Tell
having that
Oh,
kind of like if
I'm sorry.
no, but yeah, I mean it's just like if you're gonna I think it all connects to each other, like the follow through. So if you're gonna say that you're gonna do something, like you're communicating, like I'm gonna like okay, we're not seeing each other, but I'm gonna say this or I'm gonna check in, blah blah, and then suddenly you don't, and you're just like, whoa,
Well, what
the
you
hell?
doing?
Yeah,
Right.
How can I trust you if you're not gonna follow through in your
When you
communication?
don't have communication, you gotta.
Not
fill
that
in the
I
blanks.
am
That's
speaking
what
out of
it is.
experience or anything.
You know what I'm saying?
I just say, can I cry on the show or not?
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want to do.
You good.
Biggest fear for me, I think, is not being equally yoked to your companion.
You mean like religiously or?
I think it can go either way, but yes, religiously, I think you need to be on the same vibe and the same wavelength. That way, y'all know, like he's saying, communication has to be there. That way, you're not doing something as a parent that the other person doesn't approve of or whatever, because y'all are in it together. So
Right.
G5.
I would say, maybe, I ain't speaking from experience or no shit like that, but I say, in a relationship, if y'all build together, and then, like she or he, not in my case, will go on and further y'all dreams with somebody else.
Yeah.
okay.
Like you
So
and
like
her
you
had
built
dreams of
them
doing
up.
something. Yeah.
You built them
Yeah.
up into the relationship, and then they leave you and go get married to the next person.
Right.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that.
That's always hard. Yeah.
Ain't
tough.
nobody,
Yeah.
Ain't nobody scared that they might walk in with their husband cheating with the housekeeper, or
Like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
man scared your wife cheating with the dude that's cutting the grass.
Well,
and
she
I'm like,
lived with them.
All right, come on, Arnold. Though, I mean, how did
We
you
all
not know?
knew.
Like, look at the child.
Yeah.
And how did Maria Shriver not even know that that kid wasn't Arnold?
I'm sure she knew. I'm sure she didn't want
Yeah.
him.
Shit, she getting that bag.
But we're not that.
Fuck that.
I think my biggest fear is man,
It's a hard one.
it is really hard.
Dig deep.
Cause I don't want to go too deep.
I mean, it could be general.
I just don't want. I think the biggest fear for me is to not live long enough together. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people live, like I saw this former NFL player. I think he was married like a few months and his wife passed away. You know what I'm saying? That's some sad shit.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Or like right before the brink of celebration,
Yeah.
to the point where y'all built something together and she didn't get to see that, the outcome or you know what I'm saying, the reward of it. Yeah, that would
That's
suck,
true.
man.
It would be.
That would suck ass.
Yeah.
I tell you something else I'd be fucked up about. If my wife found somebody that can cook neck bone better than me.
Not the neck bone.
Not the neck
How
bone.
you cook your neck bone?
Look at her face.
You don't eat neck
You
bone?
don't eat
bro?
neck bone, Bree? What?
I don't either.
How your name Bree and you don't eat neck bone?
Wait a minute.
I put hot
We gotta
sauce
take
on
a
my
poll
chicken,
right
and
now.
that's good enough for me.
For all black people watching this podcast right now, leave it in the comments right now. Do you or do you not eat neck bone?
Neck
It's a
bones
no.
is
And I
trash.
also-
Where the meat
let
at?
me-
Where the
what?
meat is
You gotta
all
find it
bone. I
sometime.
ain't trying to find.
My dad was a butcher.
Yeah.
Well, my dad is a butcher. So the neck bone that we got,
You got meat
It
on.
was meat.
Wait, so was that before or after Soul Glow?
Fredo always
It's
bring
somewhere in
that up
between.
shit.
I think it's somewhere in between.
But I mean, you know,
Yeah.
for the Hispanic community,
When my dad
they
was
put hot
working at
sauce on that
company
stuff,
for
so-
down
Hot sauce
there,
on
30
neck
years.
bone?
On everything.
Yeah, put hot sauce on everything.
But
You eat chitlins?
no.
I don't eat them hoes. either.
See?
You eat chitlins?
Yeah, I
You
eat
eat
chitlins.
chitterlings?
I eat chitlins.
Yes.
Hell no.
Hot sauce,
I like pig feet.
Hot sauce, mammy.
I like hog maw. You like that?
Hell no.
Always in the
Hell no.
You
And
know,
my
all the damn
mama quote unquote
all the
the pig
hog
feet
maw.
queen round that bitch.
What do
Yeah.
I
chitlin
don't-
juice taste like? You know
Hot
when you,
sauce.
Chitlin
I put so
juice?
much on
yeah,
this.
like when you
Does anybody love
You know,
menudo?
Check
I
this
love
I
out.
love menudo.
How
Me
you
too.
don't eat chitlin though?
No.
I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm not
Menudo
gonna
I
eat
can't
it.
go
don't
over
think
nobody's
anything
house.
else in there. No.
They got chitlins, especially if they on some fixing my plate type shit. Cause you know some people fix your plate and they put everything on the same plate. Like I've been in a situation where somebody made me a plate and put chitlins on my shit and the juice.
went
And they had a piece of cake on that motherfucker.
a piece of
Piece of
Ah,
don't know what you
That's
niggas talking
Chitlin
That's
juice
like the
on
ultimate
cake.
plate. That's
Did
like
you eat it, though?
appetizer,
Hell
course,
nah, I
and
said
dessert.
wrap it up. I'm gonna take it home.
Wrap it up.
I
So you
would-
do it
like-
like-
Nah, that shit
Oh
over.
my
Yeah,
god!
like
Put a cake on
Thanksgiving.
there? No.
having a plate with sweet potato pie right beside some chicken, bro.
Boy, hell nah.
I will eat yams and baked macaroni and cheese together.
Nah, see,
Nah,
that's
nah.
different.
But they right there.
They
That's
right
different.
there.
I
I
can
put
handle
that on
that.
my fork.
But
I don't care for
chitlin
yams
juice,
either,
fuck
Chitlin
no.
juice make the world go round.
Yeah. Chitlin juice make
Now I want
everybody
me
make the whole
noodle.
world shit too.
No, it
though.
don't.
He got it. He
It
got
don't,
it
bro.
right. You by yourself.
Nah,
Bruh.
we had them chilling. And where we from,
Y'all
that's
about
like
to
a
go
I've
see
never
a lot of
had-
people.
delicacy.
Yeah, that's.
I never had this, so I can't necessarily say.
You don't want it.
Just
They
say no.
They got
Just
like
say
little
no.
taco
no.
spots out here,
Just
bro.
say
They
no.
be doing like deep fried chilling tacos and
I don't
shit.
want none of that type of shit.
I ain't fucked up. I ain't fucked up. A couple of my essay partners be eating that shit.
I just want some chitlins out the pot.
Say
Like,
what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you'll need
man.
like 2 Walmart
Hell
bags
nah.
to.
That one pot that she always used, been passed down in generations. Mm-hmm.
That's gross.
The whole, had
big-
a whole
the big
house
pot.
cutting
The
up.
big pot.
My mama.
We all have a big pot.
Huh?
Oh man.
What's that?
Every family has like a big pot that they make all their
Right.
stuff
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
I mean, this is how it
From
goes.
tamales to menu. Now I'm hungry.
So
Like you
I'm
can't
about
make,
to do, though.
you can't cook chillins in that bitch one day and then the next day you cooking spaghetti in it. You gonna have some chillin flavored spaghetti.
your next
Catfish.
couple meals might have chilling residue in it, but at the same time,
For him, that's paradise.
it's
No,
pretty good. It's like double the meat.
boy,
Double the
hell
meat.
nah. Chillin spaghetti.
I can't like he can't be one farm and not eat chilling.
I am.
But he is.
Do you
can't
wash
fuck
your
with no
chitlins?
I don't touch them. I just eat them. If I had to clean them, I probably wouldn't eat them.
What that?
So what exactly is it like?
Oh, we still on chip.
It's chilling.
A booty.
It's
Booty?
not booty.
shit
It's not
bag.
booty.
It's like
It's a shit bag.
Oh really?
You might well go to the hospital, yank a shit bag out somebody, and clean it out. And
then
boil
you-
it.
Boil it. It
Boil
is.
it and put some hot sauce on it.
Put some hot sauce and that's chitlins.
That shit.
Okay.
It sounds about right though.
Hell nah. You had that.
That's
I don't
gross.
stop eating chili. Psych.
The bench start eating them bitches.
Right.
Nah.
Should
On
never
some
stop.
right now.
So what's up, man?
Y'all done got off on chilling and shit. So, we gonna talk about. Alright, so I don't know if anybody's ever officially had this conversation. He laughing because he think he know what I'm finna say. So, how many of y'all actually had the birds and the bees conversation with your parents?
Raise your hand.
Raise your hand.
No.
My dad told me when I was about 10 or 11 that when I turned 13, we was gonna have the birds
The talk.
and the bees talk, right? Never had it. Never had it. Did you have it?
Hell nah, my dad told me we were gonna go get a hamburger and talk about it. We ain't got a hamburger and we never talked about it.
He didn't know what to say.
Hell nah.
Like,
He
damn,
didn't
this
bring it
hamburger
up.
good.
I mean, it wasn't even like that with my family. I mean, you didn't even have to say anything. You're just like, well, look around. You have all these brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
So,
I feel
Like-
like that's, sometimes it's
Yeah.
the wrong way to receive information. man.
I still don't understand the whole
I was
concept
kidding, though.
of the birds and the bees. Like them
Never
two
been-
different animals. What
But I've never
was-
heard
what the fuck
I
that
mean,
shit have to do
that's-
with each other?
I looked it up. Apparently, there's several origin stories as far as like where it could have came from.
Yeah.
One of them is from like a poem back like in the late 1800s, where it like literally says something about like the birds and the bees like using it in that particular way. And then there's another one, same thing, like some sort of like sonnet or poem back like in the 1600s. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure just people depending on like what you read or what you were influenced by, like it slowly just became part of like
The talk.
the culture, the pop culture, the talk. Yeah. The easiest way for people, like, it's like if people were to be watching TV and, there's a saying or something that they just got from there and it just stuck. And so, same thing with books. They just happened to read it and that was the best way that they can explain to their kids at the time. So they went in.
Well, all my life, I wanted to know what the birds and the bees
Why
did.
not? Why
that
not?
shit sound intriguing. Like,
So
the birds and the
so
bees.
you're asking why not birds and wasp?
Waltzes. cuz.
Waltzes.
Not WAUS.
With the
Waltzes.
A wasp.
There's a
Waltzes.
P, but there's a P.
WOSSES.
You forgot the P.
Waltzes. You ain't got
What
time to
happened
say
with
no
the P?
waltzes.
You don't have time to say
You ain't got time. If a waltz flying at you, you
So-
gonna say, "Watch out! They go that wasp." You gonna say, man.
So by the time you hit the P, you're stunned.
Yeah, it's over with.
So when you're saying WAS, you're
You
just
running?
like running.
And then
Yeah,
you
nah.
just trail off.
WAS.
WAS.
I can't even
Wow.
say it. It
I
sounds like
see.
there's an L in there.
I wouldn't even.
Balls.
I wouldn't even wait for you to
Balls.
finish the word.
That's
Once
a
I saw
balls.
you run, I would
Balls.
run too.
Bam.
That
there
sounds
it is.
Yeah.
terrible.
It's a WAS.
That's
My
how I
lip-
know danger's
my
happening.
lip
Once I
don't
see
wanna
you
do
run,
it.
I'm running too.
look at that big ass WAS. No. It's a big ass
You
WAS
didn't even
over
say
there.
the P
But
that time. It's wild.
I know that's how you not supposed to say it.
WAS.
But the question is, how are y'all gonna talk to y'all kids about the birds and the bees?
I got 2 daughters, man.
See, that's
And
what
yours
that
is old, so yeah, you gotta.
Bro,
You ain't had to talk yet.
Me and her talk about everything.
Like
We
that.
talk
Have you
about
had the
everything,
birds and the
but
bees talk?
no, I basically tell her to be mindful of herself. Basically, I want her to know herself before she learn about any of that shit. If she don't know herself, then that shit gonna be fucked up all the way around.
I don't even want to think about having a daughter and not even having to have this conversation.
Yeah, your next child gonna be a daughter.
I believe
I already
it is.
talked to God.
I did too.
We had a conversation.
You
Twin
praying for your
daughter.
downfall.
See, I got a
Twin
son.
daughter.
I got a son named Juice, and he don't take no shit.
So he constipated.
Let me rephrase. He don't take no stuff.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Already.
Jack. It's just
Turkey.
horrible. But I mean, with him, you know it's gonna be crazy though, because if I do have a daughter, I feel like it's gonna be a double standard.
Yeah.
I hate to say it.
It is.
It
Everybody
always
grows
is.
up that way.
I mean, like my son, I have to tell him to protect himself because I believe my son's gonna be great.
Man, just gonna be a beast, man.
Yeah, and I don't want him to get taken advantage of. You know how these girls be out trying to steal your specimens and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Not your specimen.
Yeah. It's like, it's a whole nother conversation.
And it's a new
Yeah.
generation too, so they slicker.
Yeah, they
They way slicker.
slick as a rooster dick.
Damn.
Pause.
Pause the whole thing.
That's an old folks saying.
What?
Slick as a rooster dick.
Old South thing. You gotta be more specific.
Yeah, we from the South.
Yeah.
We done said that 12 times.
We got a lot of them saying like it's so
Scowl
quiet in here.
booger,
Scowl booger, not that scowl booger.
Yeah.
Motherfucker say it's so quiet in here. You can hear a mosquito pissing on cotton in the cotton field.
Okay, I heard that one.
Rat piss on kind. That's what I mean.
Lord.
How you gonna teach your son about the bird and the bee?
Yeah. I don't know. Because I wasn't taught about it, so it's kind of hard.
It's kind of
It's
hard.
kind of hard to even
I
think
think the
about.
world has its own, the universe has its own way of informing. I think we as parents have to come in and try to dot the I's and cross the T's. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to catch him watching something he's not supposed to watch. And I don't
How
want to
you
catch
learn
him
that?
doing
Go to my
something he's
next
not supposed
question.
to
How
How
you
do.
old were
learn?
you first seen your first porn?
I was 8.
Let's talk about that.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I'm gonna share this brief story with y'all.
Oh Lord.
I was 5 years old,
Oh shit.
and yeah, my uncle brought me into this room. He was like, "Bro, sit down, check
Oh
this
no,
out."
let me show you.
This is also the same uncle who, y'all remember them Duke kids that make your hair curl and shit?
Yeah.
Like the texturizer. It's the same uncle that put that shit in my hair and he made me wash it out. And I was like, man, what I'm supposed? He like, man, rub your hair like you're squeezing a woman booty.
Like what?
Who is your uncle?
So every time
How old was you?
I was young, man. Every time I wash my hair, though, it's like I get my hair, rub your hair like you're squeezing a woman booty.
So you
You get all this
Great
shit.
reference.
I don't want
This is quickly becoming a therapy session, friends.
No, I'm just saying. It's weird. But I was 5. I ain't even going to it now then. Since you
go. I wouldn't
No,
hear.
you
Alright,
already
so
started
you're-
the story.
Started.
You,
Stop the
okay,
story.
for the audience, you can't just say I was 5 and my uncle took me to a room.
And he showed me this flick. That was it. Now with my older cousin and my uncle, we watched the flick for the first time. The first time I saw porn, and I've been fucked up ever since.
Now,
I mean,
go
that's
into detail.
early.
How was
You been
it?
fucked
So
up
what-
or you
What
been?
happened?
What exactly
I ain't
happened?
telling you what
I
happened.
mean, that's early though. That's early exposure. Like,
Yeah.
Too early. Though.
that's
Don't you
young.
think? Don't
It
you think
is.
it's too early.
Because you
I
don't
have
know
a
what to do with
7-year-old and I
that.
can't even imagine. Like, no.
Yeah, see, it's different now. Now they ain't got shit, but I take it
It's
back.
like you go on your phone and watch
Yeah,
it.
you can go.
Yeah.
Yes.
We used to have shit like BET Uncut.
You used to have to know a nigga with the tapes.
Yeah,
You
to
know,
drill.
house.
The loop tapes.
Yep.
Yeah.
and all that. Like I know what I'm talking about.
The Tip video.
Yeah.
Tip drill.
What would you know about that? Bro, 12, know about tip drill.
You been here before, young man.
Y'all
still on
remember?
YouTube.
Y'all remember
What
What
the
song do you
video
think they were listening to during that?
That shit sad.
All messed up.
It's sad.
What we doing tonight?
We're gonna shift gears a little bit, okay? So last episode we were still talking about the Warriors and Cavaliers in the finals. The Warriors brought out their brooms and they swept the Cavaliers. Fredo, we ain't gonna make you apologize no more.
No, I'm not gonna apologize. I said what I was gonna say. Yes,
I said what I said.
What I said was what I said. If you don't find it as an apology, then you gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay,
No, don't talk about
there's
Fredo.
been a debate.
Put your chest
That
out.
shit is a meme. 96 Bulls, 2018 Warriors. Which one you take?
96 Bulls.
Yeah, Bulls
96
all day.
Bulls. I'll take Jordan any day.
Why?
He's
'Cause
clutch.
it's Jordan?
Yeah, man.
You think Jordan and the 96 Bulls can beat the 18 Warriors?
Oh,
You don't think
yes.
the Warriors will shoot their lights out?
I mean, I think that it will go down to 6 games, but I don't
Watch
think
these
that.
games.
I mean, I think the Warriors are a good team. I'm not going to give them that. I'm not going to take away credit. I think that there is there will be a game that they give up, but I mean, yeah, I can definitely see with the Bulls having home court or even not having home court. I honestly think the Bulls will take them. It's a different style, because the type of style that those Bulls are playing and these NBA teams play, it's a different style.
Different type of team. I mean,
It's different style of play, man.
Yeah.
It's more physical. So yeah, I don't think that they.
They were more physical back then. But say if you have to bring the 96 Bulls into today
Playing with these
rules,
These rules.
do you think it's the same?
Man, Dennis Rodman be out there filing the shit out of all of them.
Dennis Rodman
get
make
kicked out
Draymond Green
game
look like
one.
a
It wasn't
Choir
none of that flop
play.
shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
I believe Draymond and Dennis Rodman probably be ejected from
Yeah,
the finals.
yeah,
They
definitely.
probably
Game
fight.
one.
That'd
Yeah.
be funny.
Yeah,
That'd be
Game
funny
one.
to see.
It'd be a
I
nice.
still take the Bulls though.
yeah,
Any
because
other retro team you
Nothing
think
to the Warriors.
could take it to the Warriors? Like the Pistons,
Yeah,
the
that's
Bad
who about to come to
Boys.
mind.
Very
Pistons.
I say 01 Lakers.
yeah, probably.
Kobe
Lakers.
Shaq.
Yeah, you had Bryant, you had Fisher, you had Fox, you had
You got a lot.
a lot of weapons.
I think that would be.
And the common denominator, Phil Jackson. Because Phil Jackson commands that type of. I think that, Steve Kerr, the head coach for the Warriors, was on that Bulls 96 team.
was.
So can't take away anything from him on that.
Right.
But
Shit.
Phil Jackson, you have to have. There's no. In a dominant team that's going to stand the test of times,
Right.
you have to have a coach that can command that presence, that is doesn't care if you are the top player or you're the bottom player. He will rip you a new one despite anything else.
Right.
Real quick, is Phil Jackson the best NBA coach ever?
I think he's.
I would say,
running.
yeah, I'd say top.
If anything.
Top
If
two,
he's
number
not the top, he's definitely top 2 or 3 now. Popovich, yeah, I would
one.
say.
Pop over Phil?
You don't
No, I'm saying if anything, he's top 2, regardless.
Pop over Phil.
Regardless.
That's a
That's
tough
hard.
one because Popovich is like, he doesn't mess around either,
He
man.
don't.
Right.
He don't.
Phil
He
has
knows
11
how-
rings.
Yeah, I think that he would be number 1 just because that's a
Just
Fine.
because of rings,
yeah.
you got to get to Phil.
Oh yeah, but Popovich is definitely number 2 if he's not number 1.
Factor is the ring.
So, along with that, we're gonna hit some music real quick. Good music has been on like a rampage, man. We had Pusha T, we had Kanye, we had Kid Cudi, we just had Nas. Man, this is so much good music coming out from good music.
Right.
I know a lot of people haven't really just tuned into this though. Like Jay-Z and Beyonce just dropped the album Saturday.
Yeah.
Nas dropped his album Friday. I've been hearing a lot of people say it's about to be another Ether type situation. Because, it's going to overshadow his project, I feel.
Right.
What you think, G-Flat?
Out of the spite of everything that Jay and Ye been having going on,
Yeah.
Maybe.
that shit crazy.
But I feel like they were in a good space, though.
True enough, but
I feel like they were cordial about it. I don't know if they're really in a good space. 'Cause you don't even see them together. No
Well,
more.
like I saw Jay-Z do this interview with what's the dude? Was it David Letterman?
Yeah, David Letterman
Yeah.
on stage.
And he was just talking about how the relationship between him and Kanye was like a brother relationship.
Yeah, I think
Like,
it
yeah, I
still
think he
is.
always gonna be there for him, but everybody remember The Rock when The Rock split. Like,
Yeah.
y'all all know that. Like,
But do you think he really they dropped his album to sabotage what good music has going on?
sometimes I think it's strategic, but other times I think it's just like my project's ready and I'm ready to push it out. So
That's true.
And you know how they drop
Y'all done dropped
albums
3 in a
anyway.
row, man.
Yeah.
Let me drop one.
right,
You know how they
get
drop
my-
albums
let
anyway,
me
bro.
put
They
that
just
up
drop
in
them.
here.
Yes, because they want to create that wave. They
Right.
want to create the title. I'm like,
And I feel like if your shit popping like that, man, it really don't matter. Somebody gonna take the time to listen to both. It's not like, okay, Jay-Z dropped the album, we ain't gonna listen to nothing else but
right.
this now.
I don't think you should have to choose though. That's what music is.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think we're getting
Choose
too
it.
too deep into that type of shit.
Right.
Everything ain't beef.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is
Everything ain't subliminal. It's a lot of subliminal.
I think it can be if people like looking for it.
Right.
Yeah.
You can find something in something.
Yeah.
He's like, oh,
Make something out of that. But
Nigga messy? Mess ass. Sit y'all mess ass down somewhere.
So we talked about Drake and Pusha T, and now Jay Prince has stepped in and he's stopped all of that though.
Yeah, that's
Now,
over with.
the
Push T
beat
said.
talk just ceased. How does that happen like that?
You gotta understand who Jay Prince is.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
know
understand
who
the
he
pool, you know?
No, I'm saying as far as like the listeners.
Yeah.
You understand who Jay Prince is, then you'll understand the dynamic of how he can just step in and say this shit over with.
You find it ironic he just dropped a book like right after all this shit just happened.
Hell no, I don't find it ironic.
Do you think all this shit played in together? Like,
Hell yeah, I think all this shit played in together.
I think everything always has a plan. Like somebody doing something, you pulling strings for a reason. So
Right.
it's all about reaction.
yeah, that's what I think. It's about shock value,
Yep.
reactions, getting everybody
Yeah.
moving.
Attention,
Because
bro.
it's money for both of them.
It's
Right.
just funneling all this attention. That's all it is.
Yep.
Anybody ever listen to Gary Vee, I'm pretty sure you
That,
guys know a
that's
lot
my
of these
exact
things.
next statement.
Man, Gary Vee, that dude.
Attention is everything.
Yep.
Alright, so moving right along, Bree Nicole has this trivia game we about to play. I don't need you
I need to get y'all shakers together,
Y'all
okay?
can't vote for the shakers.
I'm sorry. Here.
We need you to explain this game to us. We never played it before, and we have no idea what's
Because I'm
going on.
confused. already.
This is a surprise, okay? So this is the iHateMonday trivia game. This is new. This is an extension of the Father's Day.
It'll
thing
be
we
in
got
stores
going on.
near
in
you soon.
stores near you.
Right
beside the
Dollar
Uno
Tree.
card.
Right at Dollar Tree.
It's gonna be
though.
right,
Just
beside
like
the
Besides
It's
Taboo,
man.
you know?
So I'm gonna give y'all 3 facts. This is in regards to TV dads. Okay,
Yeah.
celebrity
Celebrity.
status. Y'all
Okay.
have to go either shake your rattle on the first, second, or third fact.
Right.
If y'all get it, y'all get some points. And then if y'all don't get it, I'm moving along to the next
So
person.
we shake on the answer that we think is right?
No,
Or do
y'all
we
gonna-
shake and
So
answer
like
the
once
question?
we hear it, like we got
Once y'all hear one fact, if you feel like you got the name of the dad,
Oh boy.
Oh, basically.
Okay.
if
Okay.
y'all need me to
Gotcha.
keep going, I got 2 more facts, and that's all
And
y'all
if you
get.
don't get it, you're just gonna go to
Gotcha,
the next.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got
Yep.
All right,
We finna mess this up.
y'all
Yep.
ready? Please,
Here we go.
I'm trying to brand this thing. All right.
You gotta pay attention who's ringing now, bro. Help her out. So
Bring
she
it.
don't.
All right. So
You are cheating.
this this TV dad had 2 kids and a possible.
Damn. Come on with the next
He
fact.
owned a car dealership.
Damn, you missing me on this.
He wore a high top fade his whole life.
His whole life.
Damn.
Car dealership?
Oh. I don't know who this is.
Just get
Come
it.
on,
You already
y'all.
right on down. Now you
Come
gotta
on, G5.
Mr. Belden.
Hell no. This video ain't nobody
Wait, he
dead.
had no kids.
You think it's
And
gonna
he
save
had no
on the
high
dollar?
top fade.
Well, my bad.
Just to let you know, if y'all don't know
Oh,
these, if y'all don't know these dads, you're too young for me. All right.
Wait a minute. Give us,
I'm older
give
than
us
you.
the
What you
facts
mean?
again. One more time.
He had 2 kids and a possible. He owned a car dealership. Do I need to say he owned a Saturn car dealership?
Damn, you messed me all the way.
Is he black or white?
He
He
black.
got a hot top fade. He better be black.
Oh,
No, I'm sorry.
This is going back.
Like what decade?
He had a famous daughter.
Hang on, Mr. Cooper.
No.
Joe Jackson.
No.
She gave out so many clues too.
Do you know what it is?
I don't know shit. I am 19. I don't know shit.
Don't mean that. That's what you got
Okay.
Netflix for.
I'm
Garfield
gonna say
dad.
Ray J appeared on this show.
In the house?
With the
Hell
Brandy.
nah. Moesha?
Yeah.
Moesha
You
dad.
right?
Yeah, you close. Who the daddy?
Moesha dad.
Okay.
Cedric the
Moesha
Entertainer.
daddy.
No.
Right?
What's your
Okay.
daddy?
Frank Mitchell.
Okay, so I get my points because I at least was
I'm gonna
close.
give you the 5 points.
Can I at
This
least
one
get
was
half
before.
points? Oh.
I ain't watch Moesha like that.
What?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love
Y'all
Mo to the-
It
tripping.
was on TV
Eat
one.
to the-
I had
Yeah.
a UPN. I ain't had
UPN.
UPN.
All
Alright.
right, moving along.
You
Well, we
ain't
gotta
had
have this-
UPN.
Hey, I couldn't even
That
watch
shit was
Thursday
free
Night
time.
SmackDown on Washington.
UPN was free.
You had a rough childhood.
It was just like this show, man.
U19.
I was born when SmackDown started.
SmackDown came
It was
out
Friday,
on 19.
so-
It was Thursday night.
Yeah, it was Thursday at
it was
first.
everything.
At first it was
true.
Thursday.
That
It was
is
Thursday.
And then it
Okay.
moved
We're
to
not
Friday.
talking about wrestling.
Come on,
All right, moving on. Stay on topic.
brother.
Stay on topic, bro.
okay. This one. His daughter went upstairs and never came down.
So let's explain.
That
it
is
out.
Carl Winslow.
Okay, you get your 5 points, bro.
I want to know the rest of
She
it.
Damn.
never came down.
She never came down because it was the other daughter in Family Matters, and it's always a
Oh,
never.
the one
And
that
it's
came
because it's because her parents. Sorry, I love Family Matters. It was a good
Yeah,
show.
it's a good show.
Damn, hey, read the rest of them. I want
Yeah, I
to
want
read
to know
the
the
rest
rest
of
of
them.
Sorry.
it. Are we going to say he was a
This
cop?
one.
Because that would have been easy.
He had a nerdy neighbor,
Okay.
Yeah.
that was
lieutenant
it.
for Chicago.
Yeah, if you would have said that first.
As soon as she said that, I was like, "Oh, I know this one."
Hey, Fredo the motherfucker
Your
on
car
Family
on the
Feud.
ass.
1,000 people said,
Who was
damn, you
calling?
just let the whole question come out.
I know the president. Oh my god.
I like to take Family Matters 400, please.
Oh my
All right, so next question, y'all. Had at least one heart attack a day.
Fred Sanford.
Fred.
You gotta read the ball first.
I can't. I
My
Okay.
bad.
And it's gonna come down to the point where whoever do the best Fred Sanford impersonation get extra point. Okay, you said it. You rang your bell.
All right.
You get an extra 10 points.
Oh, Lamont, I think this is it. Oh,
This is the big one.
this is a big one.
Okay, you do yours.
Hell nah, I can't do it.
G5,
Come
come on.
Y'all two rings.
G5 got it.
What is that? So,
The big one.
Yeah.
he has never done that.
Okay, 10
He
points.
Yes.
He ain't want that.
10
You lost,
points,
Fredo.
5 points.
That's-
I'm finna answer
10
all of them.
points.
How many more cards you got?
I got 3 more.
All right, here we go.
Come back. 3 of these.
All right. So, this dad was a doctor.
Bill Cosby.
Good, you got it.
Tell you,
Oh, you
bro.
look like Bill Cosby.
Tell you my favorite TV daddy, bro. You look like my son.
Juice?
Theo looking at you.
Oh.
Theo.
What brother name is? Michael Jamal one.
Hell
Okay,
nah.
this
Theo.
question was worth 10 points. So,
Oh,
10,
man.
10, 5.
I get 5. Messed up.
All right. So, this one,
But you already got 10 points.
You got 10 points too.
How many points I got?
you got 10.
He got 10
this
for the
question was
impersonation.
10. The impersonation.
Oh, they were 10. Okay.
You weren't paying attention. You sit right next to the rule.
Don't
All right. So, this question
red
is worth
boy.
another 10 points.
Alright.
Okay. This one daughter whose name meant you stay put.
That's a good one.
Next.
You know who it is?
Fuck no.
Next.
I'm saying it's a good one because it has all y'all stumped. That's
Get
what
y'all stuff ready, okay? Because I think y'all gonna get it on
Okay.
this one. A slave.
Ooh.
You said slave?
A slave.
I don't want to answer this
Harry
question.
Tubman.
A man, bro.
A man.
A man.
You talking about Father's Day. What you talking about?
Danny Glover in The Color Purple?
No.
It's TV.
This is TV Day.
TV.
Kunta Kinte.
Look at that.
Boom.
You got 20 points.
Boom.
What was it?
Kunta.
Kunta Kinte.
All right.
Is that his
Oh.
name? Kunta?
His name is
No, I mean the dad?
Yeah, his name is Kunta.
Yeah, he's
His daughter's name was Kizzy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. This is the last question. This question is worth 20 points.
Family Feud.
I'm finna lose. Here we go.
All right. This dad never left the ghetto.
We got rain in mud.
I am ringing them
Let
sauce.
me read.
Alright, go
Now
ahead,
when
go
this
ahead,
dog,
go
because
ahead.
he gets
He had to go to the hospital for hypertension, and he resembles Javier Fresco.
James Evans.
He got it anyway.
Keep going on first, bro.
He did ring first.
He got it. I couldn't even say it. I couldn't even say
Why
it.
y'all shaking me today?
Ding.
Well, okay, so
What?
G5
I got it on the
won.
last one.
I couldn't even get it out.
Check
man.
out y'all. niggas.
G5 got it.
Good job.
That's awesome.
That's the end. So the winner gets a piece of gold. This is
Oh,
what you get.
shit.
Get gold,
Bring
boss.
Favorite kind of Hershey.
Well,
Hey, we can't advertise this, can we?
Split it if you choose.
No, we can't show the label.
Just show the back.
See the name on the back too.
It's got high fructose corn
you
syrup
good.
in it.
it's got, you got a package of Diet Butters.
I'm gonna take that out.
For real.
So I
No,
hope
it
y'all
don't,
like
bruh.
that trivia game. If y'all want to have us do more trivia with different questions, different themes, then
Yeah.
Maybe
let
I'll
us
win.
know.
Maybe we can get some of these subscribers to.
I'm not buying no more candy. My
Yeah.
pockets, they ain't
They
that
thin,
bad.
ain't
You know how much
Thin.
these is?
Alright, y'all. So,
I don't.
it's going to be it for the show. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe. Also, hit the bell so y'all can be part of the notifications.
Yeah.
Club.
Yeah, y'all get
This
some of
week-
these.
Some of
Yeah.
those.
This is real nice. Can I keep it?
Go ahead. What you gonna do with it?
I thought we were just gonna leave it for
Ring my bell.
Next week?
next week.
Okay. I thought we need to be responsible. Either way, we got new Jake Fresh coming in this week with Taylor. It's about his baby. So
On my baby, I'ma keep big flavor. On my daughter, white beam, a new Jack baby. Hey, my little Taylor, that's my baby. Fresh raised by my mama, nigga still won't play me. Crack like 80s, cook up flavor. They play me on your TV, but I ain't got cable. Reason I ain't got a girlfriend, can't stay stable. New Jack Fresh, new Jack Dawn, new Jack DJ, new Jack Army. Got the flavor, ayy, yeah, I paid the way. I been kicking big flavor in a major way. Got the drip right now, got your bitch right now. They like Fresh, what you doing, making hits right now. Everything go to Taylor, nigga, if I die. Put my hand on the Bible, nigga, I can't lie. I done jumped straight off the stove with this. Cooking up flavor, I done broke my wrist. I done jumped straight off the stove with this. Cooking up flavor, fresh dope and shit. Fresh how you came, just the G and me. Record all my songs at the GMC. Track studios, but it's no track me. Nigga, go and ask your bitch, bitch, she know about me. It's fresh, yeah. I done jumped straight out the stove, yeah. Cooking up flavor, I done broke my wrist. I done jumped straight out the stove with this. Cooking up flavor, fresh dope and shit. Yeah. I got the flavor, ayy. Yeah, I paid the way. I been kicking big flavor in a major way. Got the drip right now. Got your bitch right now. They like Fresh, what you doing, making hits right now. Hey, yeah, hey. They like Fresh, what you doing, making hits